Hello guys, magandang araw sa inyo and welcome to my channel and maraming salamat sa inyong suporta nga pala guys sa lahat ng mga nanonood at lahat ng mga subscriber ng channel na ito. At hindi ako magsasawa sa inyo guys na magbibigay ng informasyon at tips tungkol sa cropbyte. So isa nga ito guys, ginawa ko itong video na to para i-inform kayo sa nangyaring community call noong March 18, 2022. So late na siya pero gusto ko pa ring i-share sa inyo para updated kayo. At ito, yung magandang parte dito guys na i-share ni Sandeep Kumar is yung asset na pwedeng ipahiram. So pakinggan nyo guys kung paano ito mag-i-effect. So siya mismo ang sasabi kung paano ang mechanics nito guys. So underway pa ito pero ito yung vision niya. Ito yung kung saan patungo ang laro. So enjoy nyo guys kung anong sasabihin ni Sandeep Kumar sa community call na to.
Okay, and now I just want to discuss regarding the roadmap of a Q1. Like as we discussed, right, few things like a new new app and a few other things which we have already delivered, but right, a few other features like multi-network support to the token and multi-player phishing mini game, as well as asset mining and lending by lending of these assets. So these four features are also pending from our side. And when it comes to these multi-network support, that means like now it is in ERC20. The CBX token is in ERC20. The same can be switched over to some other network also, so that right players can able to withdraw and deposit with a less fee when you are using other network. So that is that function, as well as multiplayer phishing function, as well as asset mining function. We are done with the development of these features, all these three features which I stated now. But right, there is some problems. As I said, right, first our priority is to improve these, make scale up this architecture, so that right, it will be not putting into the mess up situation. For example, right, if you release these features are ready for release, but if you release these in the same architecture, right, we may face some issues and the problems may get much bigger. So what we have decided is to do finish the scale up of our architecture, and which can able to then it can able to support like massive surges and everything. So we thought of releasing after doing the scale up, finishing of this scaling up of architecture. So this is ready for development and it is for tested. And few scenes of these, right, we can able to see in tweets at the moment from the cropbytes official channel, like multiplayer phishing. And when it comes to these lending, right, there is some we have tweaked that lending or borrowing of assets. Sorry, guys. We have tweaked this function a bit actually. So right, instead of making it as a lending, right, we are working on overall some innovative concept which is called like a service economy. So what will be happening in the service economy? So you don't need any assets to play, but right, you can able to work for others and you can able to earn from their assets. For example, right, you can able to there might be a few users who don't want to farm by themselves, so that right they can able to assign this job to somebody else, and they will be getting paid in crypto, I mean in CBX or USDT, and they will, instead of these farm owner doing all the activities, right? The person who is working on the farm will be taking care of all these functions. At the same time, right, we are giving some bit a tweak to a gameplay. Now, if you want, for example, now if you want to grow the crops, right, it is just you need to click on a two. You need to click a land on two times by one for dropping these water and one time to drop the seeds. So that's it, your crop will be start growing. But with the new economy, the new service economy model, right, we are making it a little bit weak, Actually, right, instead of just tapping it on a two times, you need to play a mini game, a strategy based mini game, which will not take more than 30 seconds for now. But right, the time and the time to come to finish that mini game may increase with with respect to the network difficulty. That means like how we have some difficulty factor to this CBX mining algorithm, we are going to bring the same there, so that right when there is difficulty is more, instead of 30 seconds, the mini game it takes like 60 seconds to finish. So in this overall picture, the playing of mini game we are considering as a unit of work. So if you can able to play that mini game by yourself and you can able to start cropping, or else you can able to give that playing of mini game as a work to other user who is seeking work. So that overall this thing, right, we are measuring as a unit of work. This playing of mini game is a playing of work. So when it comes to, and it will be applicable in all the areas of a these gameplay, like there will be a mini game by to growing corn and carrots, and there will be another mini game for growing of fruits, and there will be some other mini game to play. I mean to fetch these. Water from wells and turbines. But right, we will be initially we will be releasing like a one, and later right we'll be releasing the rest of these things. So it's simple, like so player who can't who don't have who don't want to invest and play also, right, they can able to start away seek work and work for others, and they can able to earn in the overall cropbytes platform. So that is how it is. And the players who is already having assets also, if your work is done in your farm, and you can able to work for others actually. So it's not just mean like a players who don't have assets you can able to work. If you have enough time and if you are already done with your existing works in your own farm, then you can able to go to other farm and you can able to earn. So in this way, right, we are providing an extra way of earning in the cropbytes ecosystem and cropbytes economy. So that is what all about. Like this feature is still in development state, but like this feature, right, we are doing instead of lending feature, so we have wiped out lending feature, and we just want to bring this service based economy, so that right this economy can be a stronger. And when it comes to, when I'm talking about, all we are doing is like we just don't want our economy as a bubble, just like other crypto games. So you can see like many games are coming and going, right, but we our goal is to stay long lasting in this crypto gaming world. So that's why, right, we just our core aim is to we need to make this economy stronger. So we thought like this service economy is going to make our economy much more stronger and reliable. And it is like we can say it is like it is having some extra strength in the form of this service economy. So it's not so easy to break, just like other games which is going on hype and ending as a bubble. So this is what about these this feature is still under development, but right, other features like multi network support, multiplayer fishing, asset mining, we are done with the development. We will be releasing that once we are done with the scaling of architecture. So that are all these things. And regarding these asset mining and how it works, right? And I just want to share like one more thing. These asset mining, these asset mining also comes with like the user need to stake some CBX and burn some CBX and extracts. Along with that, right, they need to spend some working hours. Here again, the working hours is nothing but a strategy based mini game. They need to complete the puzzles in order to mine the assets. So for that, right, for along with how we have some X number of CBX to be burned, X number of CBX need to stake it, and to start the mini game, right, they need to do work for like X number of hours. For example, imagine in order to mine a what do you call it, in order to mine a well, for example, if I say like you need to do 100 hours of work. So if you're doing at all the 100 hours by yourself, it will be taking 100 hours. But if you have hired some other person, and if you are doing, two people are doing it, that 100 can able to come to 50. At same time, when four people are working on that, right, that can be come to 25 hours. So like that it will be. And when it comes to these overall detailed how it's going to work, this asset mining as well as the service economy, right, we are about to launch our white paper V2, which is will be coming on 30th of this month. So that right, you can able to see the clear flow and how these economy changes is going to be, and all the block, you can see all the block diagrams, including these difficulty formulas and everything on the white paper. I hope right, like if we, many of you will be having some clear cut idea like how it's going to shape up. So this is what, guys, and final thing is like I want to talk about the exchanges. We are about to launch in three exchanges within a buffer, within a gap of like 1 hour. Sorry, 1 week. So in I think like in next 20 to 25 days, right? We are going to launch our token in three more exchanges, and I can able to announce one exchange which is like a Korean-based exchange called Probit. So we are going to launch CBEX in this Korean-based exchange called Probit in next week. And like after this, right, within the gap of like 1 week time interval, we will be launching one more exchange, and after 1 week, right, we will be launching in another exchange. And after irrespective of these three, right, we are about to launch in one Indian exchange after these three. But the date I can't able to confirm at the moment, but it's almost done. So just stay tuned to get like more information. So when we have something confirmed, we're excited to share that news with you. Thank you, guys.
So, yun guys, ang mga abangan natin ngayon sa laro. So, enjoyin natin ang laro dahil marami pang mga features na lalabas dyan at marami pang exciting na mga development na mangyayari dahil ang cropbytes ay, sabi ko nga sa inyo, is maaga pa. So, it's maganda ang pumasok sa cropbytes ngayon mag-invest, pero hindi ko kayo sinasabing invest kayo na wala kayong kaalam-alam, mag-research muna kayo guys. But for me, it's time to play the cropbytes, the number one play to earn games sa internet ngayon. Alright? So maraming salamat guys. Kapag di ka pa nakapag-like and subscribe sa aking channel, please do like and subscribe para updated ka sa lahat ng mga video tungkol sa cropbytes. Alright? So, maraming salamat and God bless. All Men's TV. Peace out.